So, my name is Liam Robbins, and I have to talk about something that's really important. But first, before I get to that, take a look at this family right here. Just a nice American family having fun, just in the park, enjoying their day. Can I get a raise of hands? Who likes being kept in the dark? No one does. Even when you say ignorance is bliss, that only works for very small things, not governmental levels. We, as people with opinions and minds, we want to be brought into the light. The government provides us protections that allows us to also not only protect us, but allow us to know what they're doing. And they protect us in 3 different ways. With the special forces, federal agencies, and the military. This example, the U.S. Army, one of the 3 branches. They protect us from the inside. The inside of the inside. Our computers in our walls. And they protect us from outside enemies. It's a triple threat that protects America and makes us feel safe. But what I believe doesn't make us feel safe, but it might only affect some, I think damages us. The government should never censor the internet because it takes away our individual rights. Our individual rights speak of the freedom of speech, allowing us to say whatever we want to say. Our opinions are free and open to the world. Personally, I don't just call it the freedom of speech. I call it the freedom of learning. I call it the freedom of learning because you have an opinion. You want to say something, and people have the right to learn about it. They can choose to listen. They just choose to hear. A man by the name of Brendan Carr. He's the senior commissioner of the FCC, which is the Federal Commission's. Okay, wait. I forget what it stands for, but he's the senior thing of the FCC. And he doesn't just call it the freedom of speech, nor does he call it the freedom of learning. He calls it the freedom of expression. Okay, Federal Communications Commission. It protects us from outside sources giving us terrorist propaganda and several different things. And he speaks against censorship for just the American people. And I believe that censorship could block us from what we really need to know. This is America, and long live it. It's the land of the free and the home of the brave. It is not the land of the hidden, the land of people hiding in shadows, keeping things from us. That's not the American way, and that goes against our amendments. And why does the government choose to censor us? Why we should not censor, or why we should not be censored in any way, shape, or form, including in music. And we as citizens need to put a stop to government censorship. Now, I understand the government, the American government, it is a hard challenge to beat. Like Bowser from Mario. Really hard, right? But as Americans, we need to fight back and defeat the enemy. Because we have a vote in this democracy. We have a right to speak. We have a right to learn and to express ourselves. We should not be censored or kept in the dark. Now, many people, they complain all the time about it. And they talk about, no, I don't want my kids to see drugs. Yeah, you know, you don't want your kids to see drugs. They don't want their kids to see sex. They don't want it on either the computer or the TV or anything. Movies, television. And they don't want to see violence. Now, of course, I have to fold just a little bit and say, yeah, I don't want little kids knowing all about these drugs. I don't want these little kids seeing things on TV that it's just going to scar them. But I do not believe that censorship is the solution. Our solution is keeping it the way it is. No censorship. And if there were to be some kind of setback, then make sure it's truly enforced and not just, oh, I click I'm 18 or older and I go on any site that I choose. So, my conclusion, plain and simple, is the U.S. government should never censor the internet.
Let's go.
Not once. Thank you.
Woo! Let's go. Oh, nice. Good job, Elizabeth Toner. All right, my turn.